Hello and welcome to JA Our Community Session 2. For today's activity, you're going to need your volunteer guidebook, the table tents that you should have collected from Session 1, the learning log, and if you are playing the Plenty of Pizza game with no tech, you will need your pizza order forms, and you will need the pizza shop orders, and you will need the digital on-screen presentation. Today's lesson is all about people at work, and yes, we are going to play the Plenty of Pizza game. You're going to start off the lesson by talking about where do people work and how do people get paid for the work they do. You're going to talk about different ways that people earn money. Maybe it's by commission or by hourly wage. Maybe it's they make a certain amount a year, or it's a set amount of work they do. You're going to talk about how there are so many different ways for people to get paid. This vocab is a drag and drop activity. So again, I would call someone to the board and say, okay, a good is an item that is bought or sold. From this picture, which one do you think is a good or represents a good? They're going to drag and drop this to whichever one they feel is correct. Have someone else come up for service, someone else come up for business, and someone else come up for produce. Then we're going to talk about the different types of places we could work. So, we could work on a farm or in the country. We could work in a busy hospital. Maybe we work in a cubicle setting or at a school, right? There's so many different types of jobs at a school as well. We're going to talk about that pizza shop maker again and what they do, and ask them some questions about if they would want to work in a pizza shop and why do they think they would like that, and what other jobs besides the pizza maker is involved when you work at a pizza shop. Then we are headed into the Plenty of Pizza game activity. So this video is a little shorter. I am going to record another video with the digital version and then another video with the no tech version of how to play this game. If you are playing the no tech version, you can skip this slide, and this slide, as the instructions are not correct. Once the students are done playing the Plenty of Pizza game, whether it's with the digital version or with the non-tech version, you're going to have them talk about how many pizzas they made, how many pizzas they got correct, and the money earned. It's really fun to note when talking to the students about when we make a pizza that's wrong, would a customer want to pay for that? Would we still get paid because we still made it? What would we do to correct it? And when they're earning money, maybe you set the pizza at $10 of value, but the pizza maker only gets $1. Why is that? Why doesn't the pizza maker get all $10? Well, because we know bills need to be paid, lights, etc. They have other people to pay. But really talk to the students about, even though they're selling pizzas for $10, they might only get $1 of that. You're going to talk a little bit about how they get paid, and then we get to pay them in a little bit, which is super fun. So we want to talk about why they get paid for what they do. Then we're going to take our learning logs and we're going to graph out how many pizzas each team made. So again, you should have been working with some form of teams, roughly 4 to 7 teams. And we're going to graph out how many correct pizzas they made. It's a little fun competition to see who made the most pizzas. The students really get into this game. They get really excited about it. So they're going to want to see how many pizzas each team made. Then for the wrap up, you're just going to ask them some fun questions about the lesson. Again, I really like to ask the students what their favorite part was, or what's one thing they learned from the lesson, just so you can hear from their own perspective what they got out of the lesson. Then in the back of the learning log, there's a take-home activity. Then you've completed session 2 of JAR Community. Again, if you're wanting more on the pizza game, please see additional videos for the digital version and the non-tech version.